YouTube channels are like flowers. For a flower to grow, you have to plant the seed in the right place, water it, and then take care of the plant as it grows. So successful YouTube channels are actually great gardeners. They know that once they plant their seed and treat it right, it's only a matter of time before their buds flower. But unfortunately, most YouTube channels plant their seeds in the wrong places, don't even bother watering, and then cut off their future before they've even started. Well, we at 1 of 10 have worked with the top 1% of YouTube channels, helping them generate millions of views, and we know exactly what makes or breaks YouTube channels. So let's dive into the 5 most destructive mistakes you can make when starting a YouTube channel. We'll also tell you how to fix them, and it all starts with this first mistake here, which involves waking up and checking your phone, only to see that the video you uploaded yesterday got a measly 14 views and not a single soul subscribed to your channel. And then you lie there wondering why you spent hours creating a video that nobody wants to watch, and before even getting out of bed, your motivation to start on your next video has already disappeared. So instead of getting up and trying to work out what went wrong, you just tell yourself, the YouTube algorithm must hate me, and go back to sleep. Getting good at making YouTube videos is difficult, but the biggest mistake you can make is getting dragged down by your subscriber count, leading you to not uploading at all. If you met someone 3 months ago for a measly 10 minutes, and then you met them again and they forgot who you were, would you be upset? If your answer is no, then don't be upset at YouTube when you leave YouTube alone for 3 months and then expect results when you come back 3 months later. Consistently uploading, ideally around once a week to begin with, is one of the best ways you can kickstart your channel. But it will only kickstart your channel if you're improving on every single upload. And before I tell you exactly how to do that, there's another mistake I need to cover first. Imagine you just started a new job and every afternoon you had to give a presentation on the work you were doing. With immense enthusiasm, you step up to inform your colleagues, and then this happens. Oh, here comes Mr. Boring again. He's so dull, even my phone fell asleep. You have the energy of a dying light bulb. He's so unconvincing, I think he even doubts himself. How many presentations would you give before leaving the job? Unfortunately, the YouTube comment section can do just that. And staying down there letting that negativity get to you is a perfect recipe for self-doubt, anxiety, a hesitation to make further videos, and will certainly kill the future of your channel. But there's a twist. Positive comments can actually be just as dangerous, if not more. Unfortunately, some creators allow a single positive comment or suggestion control the whole direction of their channel and future uploads. In the same way a negative comment might just stop you from uploading videos, a positive comment might have you continue uploading terrible ideas from the comment section. When dealing with comments, if you're someone who's easily affected by them, just avoid looking at them altogether. Don't let other people take the wheel of your channel, whether they be a hero or a villain. But the next mistake is a mysterious one because it affects your channel long before anyone even gets to the comment section. And it involves this magical ring. The One Ring. The most precious gift. Now if I wanted to prepare such an item as a gift, surely it deserves to be presented with a lot of care and thought. I could take my time choosing the perfect box, an elegant wrapping paper and the finest ribbon, or scrunch it up in some newspaper. Now which one would you rather receive? Unfortunately, the third mistake so many YouTubers make is presenting their videos like screwed up newspaper, and by presenting I mean treating your title and thumbnail as a last second thought. Pro YouTubers spend a massive chunk of time coming up with the packaging for their videos because they know that if they don't get that precious click, it doesn't matter how long they've spent putting together their video, it all comes down to nothing.
But I'm not a famous YouTuber who has a whole team behind me making 9 thumbnail tests for each upload.
Well, maybe not, but you can steal from them. To fix your click-through rate, you need to find successful thumbnail formats that are really working well for other channels, steal them for yourself, and start building your style off of their success. Now, this doesn't mean just straight up copying all the time. You can add a little bit of your own spice or personality to them, but you really need to study these successful channels to really understand the psychology behind the click. If we look at some examples here from videos that have performed above average for their view count, we can ask ourselves some questions to get an idea of why people clicked on these videos. Day in the life, split with time design. 20 and a millionaire? How? Just working 9 to 5:30 p.m? I wonder what he does. Just from a computer? I wonder what his routine is. Maybe if I see what a day looks like from him, I can learn something. Watercolor, negative space design. The bird is stunning. What is the process for painting like that? How do they achieve a color scheme like that? My paintings look nothing like this. I wonder if I can achieve the same results. Deadliest predator, weird image and fact design. What bug is that? Is that a dragonfly smiling? 97% kill rate seems ridiculous. How is it the deadliest? And just some quick practical tips to achieve images of high quality. You'll want to take proper photos or use high resolution images alongside clear text, learn some Photoshop skills, and don't be afraid to design a little differently to stand out from your competition. The golden rule for thumbnails is to remember that the more curiosity you can create with your title, text, and image, the more clicks you'll get. But what if you've posted 10, 20, 30 videos and still no one is clicking? Well, that's a symptom of our next mistake. And it has everything to do when you sit down to plan your next video. You see, making a good video for YouTube is like taking an exam. Before sitting down for the test, you have to study from the correct books, find the right teacher, and make sure you really understand the subject well to get a high score. But most YouTubers don't even study. And learn from guys like this. The best videos to study from are videos that have overperformed for a channel, resulting in a higher number of views compared to the channel's size. These videos are called outliers, and you can find them by researching YouTubers in your niche or having them pop up on your homepage. Ideally, you want to build a bank of these videos, but with 1 of 10, you can find them really fast. Say you wanted to come up with some ideas for a photography channel. We could simply start by searching the keyword photography, filter for the last 6 months, and browse outliers to inspire an idea for your own channel. The key thing when browsing these videos is to think more about the psychology behind the ideas and how they are presented through a title and thumbnail. Ask yourself what burning questions you have when you see videos like this here do really well for a creator. After building a collection of outliers, you can then analyze them to see which idea formats suit your channel best. For example, do you have the credibility and experience to be teaching business secrets? Or would you prefer to create more of a story with videos like these? Or possibly using a famous face to get clicks with a more educational breakdown like here? Studying these videos will give you a very clear idea of what people are actually watching in your niche and help you define whether your videos are really good or really bad. But let me bring you in on a little secret when it comes to good ideas. There's actually a few ways you can go about getting views. One approach is to simply copy these outlier ideas, but unless you're producing a video of a much higher production quality or packing more value into it, don't expect it to perform better than the original. Another option is to steal idea formats from other niches and bring them into your own. It's why Daniel here is doing great with his content, which has taken inspiration from videos like these. By taking the idea of a young entrepreneur and recording parts of his day to help him create a video that has performed 6.5 times better than average, reaching almost 1 million views. And the final approach is actually coming up with your own original ideas based on the data that you've been studying, on what you know people want to watch, and what they click on. This has the highest potential for massive views, but also a really high potential to flop. So if you're inexperienced, I wouldn't really be going towards original ideas until you're much more familiar with the data. My advice would be to steal and combine outlier ideas for 3 to 4 videos. Then every 5th video or so you can try out a wacky idea to see if it works. But even if you have a golden idea, if you get caught up in this next mistake, everything you've worked so hard for can be all taken away. You see, Billy here is an editor and he's just about to work on his first major YouTube project. His boss Bob is a chill guy and wanted to give Billy a shot at handling a very important client. As a keen editor ready to jump into work, he worked tirelessly for a week. But then something happened. As he sat back and assessed his hard work, he began watching YouTube videos of other top creators in the same niche. Suddenly, his week of hard work looked like crap. Boss Bob called and asked him how the video was going, and Billy replied, "Yeah, I'm almost done. Just need a few more changes to make it perfect." "How's it going, Billy?" "Just a little longer, boss. I'm almost there. I'm almost there." "Billy, we really need that video now. I'm sure it's fine." "No, boss, just a couple more changes and then it will be 100%. It's almost there. It's almost there." "Billy, forget the video." "No, boss. It's been my life's work." Moral of the story, don't be like Billy. There are so many aspects of YouTube that you can improve on, but if you're constantly worrying about perfecting all of them, you'll just never post any content. So as an editor myself who's actually spent thousands of hours editing for clients, let me give you some quick tips not to just only save your time, but also your channel. The first golden rule is to cut out anything that doesn't add value to the video. This could be you repeating yourself or maybe parts of the script that might be slowing down the video too much. Just question if the video still makes sense after the cut, and if it does, you're good to go. Second is don't worry about fancy video effects. Your idea, script, and the way you present your video are far more important than fancy editing skills. Don't get me wrong, B-roll, which is the footage that you put above your talking head, is important, but don't spend hundreds of hours trying to animate if it means you can only upload 3 times a year. You can start with filming yourself using physical props like this magical ring or some simple graphics to start off. Also have a good think about your target audience. The style of your editing should reflect the audience that you want to build, whether it be cinematic, simple, fast-paced, or slow-paced. Posting content is the only path you have to getting the data that you need to improve your next video. So get rid of anything that significantly delays your next upload. But if you're looking to avoid hours and hours of research and grow your channel in 2025, well, we've got you covered here with these 19 viral thumbnail formats, and you might just find the break you've been looking for.